Hi, welcome back. I have had a request for branching paths, so we're going to start that today. Um, Before we do that, when I was setting this up for branching paths, I discovered a couple of bugs. So today we're going to fix all the bugs so that next time we can do branching paths. Number one, let me show you something. I'm going to do this in the OG board if I can find it. There it is. Watch in the remote tab for me. I'm going to find the dice. Where is it? Oh, it's a child canvas layer. That's right. See can click. Right now it's not checked because we can't click the dice, right? And now we should be able to go. But right at the end of blue piece's turn, like while the piece is still in motion, see, we can roll before the motion is over. I had that, so I've got a reference project where I write all of this, and then I have this project where I film all of this. I don't understand why, but in my reference project, can click came on like almost instantly, and in this one it seems to wait until the end. I'm just going to fix it. I feel like this is going to be the fix no matter what yours is doing. Let's go into main. And I'm going to go look at Funk Move. Wherever it got to. There it is. Really, if you think about it, while it's moving, we don't want to be able to click. Dice.canClick equals false. And I suppose we are setting it to false every single time this if block runs, but I don't think that'll really affect our performance too bad. And really, now that we have the camera, we don't want the dice to be able to move again until the camera is finished moving. So I'm going to take it out of turn label switcher. All right, so let's find turn label switcher. And if your turn label switcher still has any dice can click, take it out. It's gone. Let's move it to the transition camera. All right, so how is the camera going to tell the dice whether or not it's able to click? We could declare the dice in the camera script. We can do that. But if you'll remember, look up here at events. We do have a signal called can click. So let's just admit that in the camera scene. Or the camera script. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to find transition camera.gd. There it is. Events.emit signal can click. Godot knew exactly what I wanted. Let's play it just to prove I'm right. All right, show off the dice in the remote tab. It's a child of canvas layer. There you go. Right now it can't click because we got to roll for our turn. Beep, beep, beep. All right. It did come on when I wanted to. I was just an eager clicker. And can click stays off until the camera's done. We did it. That is one bug that we've taken care of. Now let me show you, because I want you to run smack into this bug to understand it. We're going to make a new board, right? And this one's going to have branching paths. So we're going to follow the exact same process. I'm going to make a new scene inherited from my main scene. Yours is probably called main. Mine accidentally got called pink piece. I could rename it, but I won't. I will, however, rename this one main 3 because this is our third board. Save it. Love that. So let's add in a new board. I put this in the resources for you. There it is, board 3, and I'm going to replace the board sprite with it. So I click on board, 3, nailed it. Just so I can see, I'm going to turn off roll for first. Make sure you turn that back on. Okay, so I've got to move the spots around, right? Here's... Actually, it looks like I've got too many spots. There's only... I've already counted them. There's only 15 on this board, so I need to delete this many. I'll select them. So, because the board we inherited from has, really it's 20 spots because it starts at 0, forever and always this has to have this many spots and we cannot delete them. This is a really low stakes example of what's called technical debt. When you do something in the beginning that you have to fix later, this is pretty quickly fixable. Good news. We're going to go back to main. I'm going to open up my spots. And I'm going to delete all but the first spot. Gasp. You're going to get a bunch of errors down here. Don't worry about it. Don't think about it. Now, I'm going to make a new inherited scene from this scene. And this one I'm going to actually title correctly. It's going to be called main 1. There it is. I'm going to make roll for first invisible just to make it a little bit easier. And I'm going to reset all of my spots. I'm going to put them on the board. And then I'm going to make sure that I add them back into my array. I'll speed this footage up for you because goodness. All right, I am going to reset on these spots if I can get them selected. This is start 6, and that's obviously a backwards direction. This is 7, and 7 is a question. This is 12, if you can see the little light letters when I hover over, and he is a forward kind of guy, and 13 is a question. Don't forget to set those back. All right. Oh, I didn't save it. All right, save. In the level selector, I am going to have to set this up again. It's not pinkpiece.tscn anymore. It's main.tscn, and just for safety, I may even drag it in. Because if you misspell something, it will not have your nonsense. Should work. If we do this, and then it should play all the same because I didn't turn on this stinky level selector. Where is it? Or roll for first. That's what I didn't turn on. Now it should all play the same. A lot of little parts and pieces that is missing. See? Still works. Piece still moves. Pink still takes their turn. Okay, now you got to do the same for 2, because look. 2 inherits from that old main scene that only has the 1 spot, right? It did keep the spots that we added, but it needs the one that we didn't add. So I'm going to do the exact same thing and speed up the footage for you. Look, see, it even kept the old pieces in the array. That's nice of it. But we still got to put the new ones in. All in, and it looks like 6 needs to be a backwards. 12 needs to be forwards, and that's pretty much all we have on this board. Whoops, that's 16. 16 needs to be regular. 6 needs to be backwards. And then 12 gets to be forward, right? Yeah. All right, let's come over to main 3, our new board. It's a little mad because it can't find the old spots, but it's not supposed to find the old spots. I am, wait a minute. Wait, I almost didn't do it. I gotta turn roll for first back on. We didn't change the scene's path, so I'm not going to worry about this in the level selector. Now let's go to main 3. Roll for first is off in this. I'm going to say that so I remember it later. I'm going to set up the spots, but watch. Okay, watch close, because this is going to become important later. I've got start 5 here, right? I'm going to make myself start 6, and I'm going to make it go up. later when you get the hang of this, you can make it go any way, but then start 7 is going to go here. You get the pattern. Stop at the end. Okay, now watch. I'm going to make start 11, and it's going to come... I'm doing this on the keyboard, by the way. I think it's a little bit easier. It's going to come down here to this final purple square. And then 12, 13, 14, and 15 are going to be just that bottom row. Okay, nailed it. Put them in the array in this order. I came up short on my array. Don't leave these. Get a little trash can, flick it. Make them go away. Start 15 needs to be your last little dude. All right, for my final act, I'm going to turn roll for first on. This works. You can actually play this board. It just plays really stupid. Do you want to see it? I'm going to talk while I play. This is as far as we're going to go this time. Next time, we're going to work on getting the spot to, like, stop here and then go whichever way the user tells it to go. But right now, it's just going to act really funny. Watch. I should have set roll to, like, 30 or something stupid. Yeah, it's going to do it. It actually should win if it hits here. Okay, hi, editing me. I'm going to cut in because I did not make this anywhere near as clear as I should have. I actually don't think I said it at all. In the old main, the one that's just got the one spot right now, click on the main node, come over to the inspector. Make sure you assign this board number as 0. Now, in the new main that we made, the one where the spots are all set up correctly, click on the main node, go to the inspector. This is now board number 1. Your board number 2 is probably set up correctly. Well, mine is, so make sure that your board number 2 is. And then check on your main 3. I'm going to click on main 3. Scroll down. Yep, it needs to be set to board number 3. That just makes sure that our unlock system still works. But anyway, you take it easy. If you've gotten this far, you're good, and I will see you next time. Hey, real quick before you scoot, I am on buymeacoffee.com. It's kind of like Ko-Fi and Patreon together. If you found this video helpful or useful, I would appreciate you coming over here and checking this out. If you are willing or able, you can donate on this page.